CJ. This is good. Oh, by the way, I'm at 99 now. Yo, what?
I really don't want to. Like, oh yeah, no, she would definitely have that.
Oh shit. It's gonna send you it. It's gonna send you an invite. I accidentally did it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was gonna make me fucking, and I can't back out of it until it. Just ignore the invite.
Good night. from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now, look, you always want to start strong. But I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. To throw is Fields. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 5. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's pulled in at the 32. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans will take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh, shit!
We're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Your edge rusher got injured. Bulldozer or whatever.
6. Now Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Texans had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
The numbers for Collins last week: 3 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 as they've got it as we resume action. A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the gun, they'll try to run it, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Fields on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up third and manageable.
In every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a third and manageable. Nice decision-making and took care of the football.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. And again, back to Kmet. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. This caught by Carlson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Fields throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Fields. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Fields now to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Out to his left. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Back to throw here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. It's complete to Diggs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now it's Fields. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Collins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? This will be caught at about the 6. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Fields. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Hands it off out of the gun. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. On play action, they'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Swift trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 3rd down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. All eyes on Fields. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Houston, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.